guys, welcome back to another video. This is like a mini video, sort of an update of this job. I did the fuse board last week, and then I've been in contact with the client ever since, backwards and forwards, bits he wants to add to the job, so he's nipped out, so I can show you around now. Basically, yeah, that's it. There's loads more to do here. I'll show you what's been going on and what I've been doing and what's he been doing. I've sort of been guiding him. He's been doing it on his own sort of thing, so some things I'm going to have to change, but we'll get on to that. But let's get in there. Quickly, before we go in, I've just picked up one of these little Marksman's pen. A lot of people use them. They're pretty good for sort of just spraying in the back boxes and stuff. I also picked up, in the bargain section again, two of these. Look, that one's a flat chisel, £3. And also picked up one of these. Same company, made in Germany, for digging out the chasers. Very good. Right, here we go, we're in the flat. This is the fuse board that I fitted last week. I had a lot of comments saying, oh, you've not labelled anything up, but I knew this was going to be the case with this job. This is probably going to get moved around, so what's the point in labelling it up when it's not even finished, to be fair. I've now ripped that board out. That's an old Economy 7. I had a lot of people say, what's Economy 7? Basically, it's a rate of electricity. It's charged at a cheaper rate. I think this one here comes on at 12:30 at night till 7 o'clock in the morning. So you can like heat your hot water, because it's all electric in here, there's no gas. You can heat your hot water at a cheaper rate overnight and then use it throughout the day. So that's getting its own board. It's literally got one circuit which does a second immersion heater in here. So you've got one standard immersion heater and then you've got this off-peak. So you have two separate spurs, 1, 2. You can see I've had to get busy with my, my little patching that I do. So new smoke alarm interlinked with a heat that's going in the kitchen. I've had to add in a point here for a new rad that's going here. He's added in this. He's added in this, the box. Yeah, it'll be okay. New switch, because he didn't want the pull cord here. So I said, well, just chase the switch in. He's added some cables in. He's put a 2 cord to the fan, it needs a 3 cord, so I've got to change that. He's added a point in here for a towel rail, that's fine. I've told him to wire it back into this cupboard. So basically we've got a ring main coming in this cupboard here, and then we've got that one comes from the bathroom, that one's that heater. They're going to get chased up this wall, and he's done this little arrangement here, double socket, and then 2 spurs to control both the heaters. Okay, and this is where it gets a little bit interesting. I told him to chase this out. He wants a socket up here. He's just pulled the whole thing out, which is fair enough. So what I'm going to do is steal one of these legs, add a socket in here, and then add a new leg down to here. He's also just told me today this is getting all underfloor heating mat. So he's adding a local point off the ring main here for a spur to control it, and then he's going to carry this on to the new thermostat here, and then we're going to put he's going to put the conduit so we can get the probe and all the wiring up to the new thermostat there. And then he's sort of cracked on in his kitchen. All these he's now converting. He's getting rid of that. He's converting these to doubles now, like I told him to. And then he's got sort of busy in his kitchen. He's done all right, to be fair. He's got it in the zones. Look, that's the old oven supply which was here. He's moved it to here. He's kept it away from the hob and the oven, which is good. But he's just told me that I thought this was a freestanding oven. He's just told me now that it's a completely different hob and oven. So I said, really, they have 2 supplies, but luckily we have got a 10 mil in, so we've got 50 amps. So that will cover the oven and the hob. And he's done a bit of adding in sockets and stuff off the ring main, which, he's kept it on the ring. 1, 2, he's done a little bit of this. He's going to drop that under the plinth, so that's up to him. And he's sort of done this, but I don't know. Yeah. So yeah, this is where the old ring main comes in, and he's just picked off, and he's split the legs there. And then it had all this old heating. I don't know if you've seen these old heating like mats in the ceiling. That's all gone now. He's ripped all them out. He's added like some pendants in and stuff. So he's done all this, but obviously I'll have to oversee it all. And then he's adding a socket in here, so he's just going to split the ring there, add a socket in, and then a dishwasher supply down to a box there. So it's not too bad, to be fair. So he borrowed the trusty old Titan, which is, yeah, he was happy as Larry. I need this tomorrow, actually. I've got a little chasing job to do tomorrow, which I might be able to show you. What else do I want to show you? I picked up a new proving unit. Quite a nice one. No hints to that company there. Yeah. So follow me on Instagram here. Ding! You will see that I already had this, so I'll just show you guys on YouTube. Basically, it's a proving unit, so you can check your testers working before you prove dead. And yeah, nice little bit kit actually. I think this was cost me 70 quid. But yeah, it's definitely got to have these if you basically put your probes in there like that. And then the actual proving unit has the batteries. And then you just press down on there and it shows your voltage. And then you can test and then check that it's dead and then just retest, and that's it. You're proving dead, and that's the improved way of doing it. And then I've also picked up a lock-off kit. Yeah, I also picked up a lock-off kit to go with that proving unit and tester. Yeah, all seems good stuff. So I'm going to get on. I'm not going to release this video today because I'm going to come back here. I want to show you the fuse board, the new fuse board that I put in, and pretty much it's all finished. He's getting this plastered over the weekend, like this. So yeah, he's spending some money here. This is his son's flat. He's doing it for his son. So nice dad, eh? But he's a nice guy, to be fair. But it's one of them clients just keeps adding, and I've got other jobs to do. But hey ho, yeah, let's get on with it. So I forgot to show you the new water bond that I dropped in. There's the stock cock. Comes out the floor. And a bit naughty because this is like a bungalow-y thing. This water pipe doesn't relate to this building, comes through their building, look. So if that, look, there's not even a valve on it. If that ever blew, how the hell would they isolate that apart from running out, you know, into the street to do it? Another couple of other things I've had to do is cable from there to there for a new pendant light to go here because there was nothing this side of this hallway. Okay, just another one, vent axia. Go to the manufacturer instructions. Fitted with a 3 amp fuse. Fan isolator with a 3 amp fuse. Think the client's going to do that? Doubt it very, very much. For ease of wiring, the client said he wanted to add undercovered lights, a pendant, and what else? Something else. So basically I said what we'll do, we'll rip this switch wire out, we'll add a new 3/4 and earth in here. So we're basically just importing the neutral from here to here, and then we can just add our cables from here to our relevant lights, and they'll switch here with a 3-gang switch, and we can get the neutral off the back of the switch there. So very sad to hear that the price of these have now gone up, obviously since I've had them on my channel. The popularity's just gone up, so manufacturers have put the price up just to manipulate us. Obviously, I'm joking. They've just put the price up. I don't know why they've put it up. Popularity. So I'm coming up with, and it's not an idea. It's something that I'm going to use just to make it a bit cheaper for us. So if you're interested in it, I'm not copying anything whatsoever from the manufacturer. I'm just using something that's already been made to replace this, basically, a fraction of the cost. So if you're interested in that, let me know, and I will bring it to the channel. And also, this little fella that I picked up, just got all the common clip pipes in it. IP, what is it? IP, where is it? IP68, look at that. It's quite smart, isn't it? I can already tell you that this day is not going to go to plan, so cue the pictures. Right, as you can see, I'm back here. I'm doing a load of second fixing for the client. He's supplying loads of accessory plates. It's all garbage. It's all cheap stuff. It all complies. It's got a BS number, but it's just not very good quality at all. It's like the cheapest. It's like £1 a socket that you can buy. Yeah, it's going alright. Hopefully be finished today. There's a little bit more to do in the kitchen. He's not fitting the kitchen yet, so oven, hob, etc. won't be fitted. But apart from that, everything will be tested, commissioned, fire alarm, heat in the kitchen, optical in the hallway. Yeah, all the sockets will be second fixed. Yeah, so it's going alright. So people that said, oh, you're too cheap, you shouldn't have done this job. I knew this was going to spiral, this job, so obviously his bill's gone up. So yeah, I'll be billing him today, so we'll see what he says. But yeah, that is. He knows he's going to get a bigger bill because he knows I've been here. This is my 3rd day now, so yeah, crack on. Clients wired this. This is what I've had to do, is add some, just to keep this as a true ring main. Comes from the socket over there. He'd wired 2 and 2, yeah. Hey ho, it's got that in the back now. Hardly noticeable that, look. Bloody lovely. Right, finally, that's this job done. I am quite happy to say this one is done and dusted. He did say to me, thanks for your help, Chris. Shook his hand and he said, when can I expect the bill? I said, oh, some point I'll send you a bill through when I've worked it out. And he said, I'll either laugh or cry, won't I? So don't know what that means, but I'll let you know in the next video if he was happy to pay the bill or not. The next video might be customer didn't pay, you know. Last time I get shafted by a client. Yeah. As always, thanks for joining, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care.